Yeah, g'day everyone, welcome back to Gone Travelling Oz. We've just made it to Mataranka. We've just had a bite to eat. We've checked into the stock camp out the road. That was a bit of a sight to see to get into the place. But anyway, that's another story. We've turned up at Bitter Springs and we're just walking down the track. Stinking hot again today. I think it's about 36 degrees. So I'm really looking forward to a little dip in the warm water. It'd be good if you bring a couple of cans out here. You probably could. It'd be pretty cool. But anyway, so far the track's pretty good on the way in. It's all cement path, so you know, real low grade, wheelchair, pram friendly if you need it. Alright, we'll keep wandering down and we'll jump in. Such a nice little walk along here. Very peaceful, very busy in town. I don't know what's going to be like down here in the pool. Spoke to a bloke at the stock camp and he reckons it was flat out yesterday. Thick as pea soup in there. So might be touching, doing a bit of bum touching with bums. Yeah, not bad, beautiful. He's going.
Hey.
Hey mate. I can hear a few people starting to talk. Yeah, fair few down here. Anyway, I'm a big boy, I can take up a bit of room, I'll get in there.
So what do I have? Nothing.
I don't know if there's something there, but I don't know. Oh, okay,
Is Darwin like crazy for driving? You think I can drive my car?
Nice, so easy.
Easy? Oh yeah?
Not much traffic, it's so spread. Okay.
Busy or?
Yeah, that was very nice in there. Did stink a little bit when he first got in there. Smelled like stagnant water, but I think it'd be probably better with a bit more flow, and there is a lot of people in there too, so yeah. So we're going to just finish at Bitter, so we're going to head back to go and check out Mataranka Springs now. See what that's like. We're going to check out the whip cracking dude that he does the thing on it every afternoon, so we'll go and suss it out. We'll either go tonight or we'll go tomorrow and check it out. I don't know if it's you got to book in or you just turn up and it's sort of first in best dressed, as it normally is with most things here at the moment. Don't know how much it costs, but we'll go and check it out. But yeah, if you're up this way, probably I'd like to come back here in the wet season when there's no one around. I think it'd be a lot better, a bit quieter. People are not on top of you. You're not running into people. There's a few inconsiderate people just sort of pushing through you, like without. But anyway, that's life, and that's another story. So anyway, we'll go from here. We'll head down to Mataranka and see what that's like. Well, we just pulled up to the Mataranka homestead, going into Mataranka mineral swimming hole. I think there might be a pool here too, so I might see if we can sneak in there and have a bit of a dip while we're in here. There's no one stopping you. Might have a little swim. Seems to be a lot more room here, definitely a lot bigger. They got the whip cracking tour here, so we're just going to go into the reception and find out what the go is with that, and then we'll head down to the water hole. So this is the track on the way down to Mataranka thermal pool. Not the same as Bitter. It had all the concrete path all the way down there. still. Easy walk down. So we went and sussed out old mate who does the whip cracking. So it's a free show, but it's on at 9 o'clock at night. So yeah, do you get here early and get a seat and hang around for 4 or 5 hours, or you get down here late and see what happens?
Absolutely.
There you go, Brian.
But we'll get down, we'll come down, have a few beers anyway. Staying 2 nights here, so we might as well do it tonight. And then tomorrow or day after, we'll keep moving. But yeah, tomorrow I don't know what we'll do. Might have a yarn to old mate back at the camp. Might be able to point us, might be do a day trip somewhere. I'll check out a few things.
Oh, this is cool.
What do you reckon, Dagger?
Yeah. This is so cool. I'm gonna hop in straight away. You guys should definitely come here, like now. It looks so beautiful out there.
So if you're watching this now, lock the house, get a charter helicopter or anywhere in Australia or plane and get here now, as Ryan said. Anyway, we'll go and jump in.
In 2 hours, okay?
Well, that was very nice swimming in that. I reckon that's better than Bitter Springs, for sure. Yeah, at least you get somewhere to sit. Was a lot more people in there though, but I suppose it is the silly season. But we're going to come back. We'll come back here tomorrow, have a swim. But when we come back from Darwin in 3 weeks' time or so, we'll stay a night at the Mataranka homestead, and we'll just see what the difference is, if it's quieting down a bit or is it still yeah, busy. But yeah, I'd definitely come back again, but obviously when it's quieter, it'll be a lot more nicer. Obviously get up the top end and float down and no, straight. Right, we're going to head back to the ute now and back to camp. And what's the time? Must be I can hear my name get called. 10 to 3. I'm going off New Zealand time, so it's nearly 5 o'clock. Shout out to our Kiwi subscribers. You know who you are. Thanks for following us. So we've just rocked up at Mataranka homestead, and I'm dead set there is Mick Dundee. He's just gone over. When I can get him, I'll just pan this around. There is Mick Dundee.
From a jack to a king, from loneliness to a wedding ring, I played an ace and I won a queen.
I'm listening to songs.
The repeat offenders.
Yeah, repeat offenders. And they're just playing a song. We're waiting for the whip cracker person to come. That's why they just put songs on for a while. They're olden day songs. But we'll just put they just put music on just to wait until the whip cracker man comes.
So we're just waiting for Nathan, whip cracker.
And
He'll come on at 9 o'clock. So
and also you can see black marks on the bricks on the ground.
yeah, so it should be pretty cool. Just got to wait a bit. Another 2 hours.
And
So.
it's so fun.
Alright.
Yeah.
Pen just got herself some corned beef.
We're going to sing a song from the Rat Pack.
Looks delicious, doesn't
You
it?
know who the Rat Pack was?
What they
The
cost
Rat
you?
Pack consisted of 5 tiny animals from Las Vegas, Nevada.
$22.
In the 1960s.
Yeah.
A singer you may have heard of called Frank Sinatra.
Looks alright. Apparently just go up and help yourself to Big Bay Marie up there. So
And
I got some more traditional pub grub,
grub.
so it'll come out.
Oh yeah, and there was an
number
Italian guy
gets,
too. His name was Dino Martini.
Called out, but anyway,
And
we'll sit here and have a
a
couple of Greg
You may have
Normans.
heard it before, who knows?
Sit back and listen to the tunes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm praying
I'm having a coat.
for the rain.
Oh, Ryan's having a go.
Yeah.
Stomper, romper, stomper camp. All the little, all the bits and pieces. There's plenty of kids here. So if you're a family, definitely worth popping in here. If you're from the city and you don't get to see many animals, touch many animals, this is the perfect place for you. If you're from the country and you've seen a lot of it, then it's still good for the kids. But I don't think you'd be as excited. But they've got water buffalo here, pigs, chooks. A couple of cows, lizards, snakes. If you're into touching the snakes, I'm not going anywhere near them things. They scare me. But it's everything here for kids. Behind me over here, they got a heap of hoe bales set up with a bit of a slide on there for kids to climb around on. But I'll just spin you around and I'll show you what this place is. He's pretty much sitting parked up in the old mate's paddock in a few trees, so quite shady. It's good. So it's been pretty hot the last couple of days, but since you've been getting in the shade, it's been good. Had the aircon running for a little bit, but just trying to acclimatise again to the NT weather before we get up there. I don't really want it running 24/7. Anyway, I might take you over and I'll show you these snakes over here and lizards and look. There's a couple of dogs here too. You can pat the dogs. I don't know what their names are. Look at that thing. Look. And nothing there.
Look at this.
Little croppy in there somewhere.
I can see the crocodile. I can see crocodile. Crocodile, right there. Come over here.
Oh, there he is. He looks fake. I wouldn't want to stick my finger in there. I don't think he'd be happy.
So tonight at 7:30, the squirrel gliders come out at 7:30, and we can feed them. Just here in this cage next to the office here.
Right, I'll come over tonight and
Yeah, he rings the bell 5 times, and that just lets us all know that it's time to feed the squirrel gliders.
alright, we'll come back up a bit later on and check them all out. Morning everyone, righto, so we're just about to leave Mataranka. We're on our way to Catherine, so hopefully you enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed my time there, it was really good. The whip cracking was probably the highlight. The Mataranka swimming holes, they were good. But I reckon I'd like to come back in the quiet time and have another swim. I reckon it'd be a little bit more enjoyable instead of laying on top of everyone. But anyway, again, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you do, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.